Although they are also the masters of the land and sea. No other group of musket ventures so high in the air, nest in all and masses, and dive such great depths below the water. Images of birds in flight soaring through the sky signifies freedom and hope. Flying is not the only skill they know. Sir, just bring a paper bill with you. Now, as we have noticed, there are birds here at Pirates, and that is because they're highly intelligent, charismatic, and musically inclined. Now, please join me here on stage. Can I have your paper bill, your money? Can I have it? Okay, thank you. Now, alright, the bar. Stand right here. Backward a little bit. Now, raise your left hand sideways. Wala nga ng kamay. Insert the money right here. Now, no matter what happens, now please do not move or swing your arm now. Are you ready? Ready now, ready? Now let's call it our money bird blue. So blue right here on the back of the money is made for now blue flies over and gets the money. Now fly back to the table and guess what now blue wants to? There you go, donate your money. Now, okay naman. Are you okay that blue donated your money? Okay rin, donated blue ang money. Dili ka rin ang sagot. Okay, lang naman. Joke mo to. Mamuyaw na yung Barta. But first, Blue wants to take a picture with you. So, picture naman yung Blue man. Alright, brother. And our trainer's instructions. Now, give us your best smile and pose together with your blue.
Ayan. Ang galing mo, Ibon.
Joke na naman, Bar. It's all for the video. Ayun sa tatlo eh. Follow our photographer. He'll give you a free printed copy of your picture. Ito so lang ang photographer man. Alala din. Our round of applause for our volunteer and our money bird blue. Now this time we're going to introduce you our parrots here in Cebu Park. Now here we have three. We have our green winged macaw bandit, our blue and gold macaw Goldie, and our blue named parrot named Yoshi. So you're gonna have a close encounter with our lovely birds. And if our birds will go near you, please do not touch or try to reach the feathers of our birds, okay? Because they're easily frightened and they can bite. Alright, let's call in Bandit, Yoshi, and Goldie. This one with trainer Kafta is Bandit, with trainer Nix is Yoshi, and with trainer Jessie is Goldie. Let's start there. On your right is our green winged bandit. Now that bird is covered with mostly red plumage. Now his tails and wings feathers are colored green and blue. Now his naked white face is striped with feathers. Now Bandit's scientific name is Ara
Parang ganun
Chlorapterus.
naman, kuya. Hindi
Say
naman.
hi to everyone. Say hi. And the other side, say hello. And now up next is our blue and gold called Goldie. Now that bird is covered with a beautiful shade of blue in its back and a solid yellow on its belly and years old. Lastly, did you know that parrots are monogamous? Meaning they only have one partner their entire lifetime. And that is it for our parrots here in Cebu Park. We have Bandit, Yoshi, and Goldie. Now parrots are intelligent. That's why we continue to enhance these skills so that they won't get bored. Now let's call in Bandit
Dapat pala
once
para
again to
manood-manood
show
ka.
us some
Hindi
tools
nakalikas, ha?
by putting back these shapes into their correct slots. Let's go Bandit. Now although this is a learned behavior, this wouldn't be possible without its intelligence, memory, and perception. So in the wild, we use these skills to find food, shelter, and a good place to rest. Last year, Bandit. Intelligent ride. Another round of applause for Bandit. Now I have here an object, which is a ball, and I'm gonna be hiding this under one of these three silver cups. And as you can see, all of these cups are empty. Now where do you want me to hide the ball? Is it on your left, on your right, or in the middle? Left, right, middle. Louder, left, right, middle. Right, so we're right here. Now let's call in our psychic bird, Goldie. How do you think Goldie can find a hidden object? You can see yes, let me hear you say, you can do it, Goldie.
You can do it, Goldie!
Alright, Goldie, find a hidden object for us. Goldie searching, scanning each cups. Ooh, she's sensing something. And there you go, she found it. Another round of applause for psychic bird, Goldie. So earlier we showed your parrots, and this time we're going to introduce you our cockatoos. Now here we have three. We have our sulfur-crested cockatoo Baby, our umbrella cockatoo Nigel, and our Moluccan cockatoo Snow. And once again, you're gonna have a close encounter with our birds. If our birds will go around and will go near you, please do not touch or try to reach the feathers of our birds, okay? Because they will bite. Alright, let's call it Snow, Tweety, and Nigel. The trainer Katla is Tweety, the trainer Nix is Snow, and the
Ganda, no?
trainer Jessie is Nigel. Alright, let's start there. In the middle is our sulfur-crested cockatoo, Tweety. Now that bird prefers their habitat along the edges of tropical and subtropical rainforests. Now they're primarily white with black beak and a distinctive sulfur yellow crest. So that is what we call the crest. Now the scientific name is Cacatuo galerita. Now next is our umbrella cockatoo, Nigel. Now that bird is also known as the great white-crested cockatoo.
Ang galing!
Now we can distinguish the white cockatoos, and that is because of its woolly white crest that races like an umbrella. Kaya masaka na ang crest ni Nigel, mura na siya of umbrella, and that is why they're called the umbrella cockatoo. So if you were to compare Tweety and Nigel, clearly Tweety has a yellow crest, meanwhile Nigel up there has a pure white crest. That is our Moluccan cockatoo Snow. Now that bird is endemic in Seram archipelago of eastern Indonesia. Now she is the largest among the white cockatoos. And she's also known as the salmon cockatoo, and that is because of its pinkish white colored feathers. Now Snow's scientific name is Cacatuo molossensis. Now in general, cockatoos use their crest as a form of indication and indication of their mood. So whether they're happy, angry, in painting. As you have observed that these birds are very loud. So these are the types of birds that can talk and communicate in sound. That is called mimicking behavior. Now, as of their lifespan, Tweety and Nigel can live up to 40 years old. Meanwhile, Snow up there can live up to 16 to 17 years old. And that is it for lovely cactus here in Cebu Park. We have Snow, Tweety, and Nigel.
Load ka lang, sige. Load din ako.
Now, who here loves mathematics? Anyone? Allah, what I need sa lagi ang mga kids na lang. Adults din. Oh, minus na. But I believe everybody knows addition, right? Mayroon na answer ha. Tanaw to meron. But before I call on our math wizard, I would like to ask you guys two numbers between 1 to 20. Again, give me two numbers between 1 to 20. Alright, 50. Second number. 14. Okay, 14. So our equation is 15 plus 14. Now we all know the answer, right? But before I call on our math wizard, I will shuffle these numbers first. Now the numbers have been shuffled. Let's now call in our math wizard, Snow. Wow, what a lovely entrance by Snow. So Snow, your equation is 15 plus 14. So let's just give time for trainer and Snow to review it. Tatapo with an equation. And then let's see if nag-study ba ni sila gabi or nag-cellphone learning. Sige, explore sa TikTok. Oh, mailan din ron, bet, ano to? Oh, maling kayo, study mo yung trainer. Alright, trainer, it's not ready. Alright, Snow, give us your answer. And Snow picks number 2. Now, did Snow pick the right number? Allah, Nino. Did Snow pick the right number?
Yes.
Ah, yes, no, Snow. No, Snow. Finish your answer up to the second number. And Snow picks number 9. So 15 plus 14 is equals to 29. Another round of applause for math wizards. No. Now, the next set of words that we're about to show you are different from our colorful parrots and buffaloes. Now, they're called birds of prey, or raptors. Raptors meaning to seize or take by force. Now, there are 446 types of raptors, and here in Cebu Park we have 3. Now, we have our Brahminicae kingdom, our Philippine serpent eagle prey, and our wide-bellied sea eagle, Agi. But before I call in our raptors, I would like to request everyone to please settle down and no one should roll around. Especially the kids, please settle down and no one should roll around. And if our birds will fly over you, please do not touch or try to reach the feathers of our birds, okay? It's all for the safety of everyone and for our birds. And lastly, I want to request everyone to please vacate the center aisle. No one should be crossing, standing, sitting on the center aisle. Alright, let's call in our Brahminic High Kingdom. Our
Whoa.
kingdom's scientific name is Haliester.
Wow.
Now she can be found in the Indian subcontinent, Southeast Asia, and Australia, where there are no eagles. Now here in the Philippines, kingdoms is known to be as Malawin or Bando in the Visayan region.
Ang close.
And that is it for Brahminic High Kingdom. Now next is our Philippine Serpent Eagle. Ready. Now Freddy's scientific name is Pelornes Pulos Pilos. Now she can be found in the major islands of the Philippines. Now she can be distinguished among the serpent eagles, and that is because of its well-defined spots on its belly and inner wings. And that is it for our Philippines serpent eagle. Ready? Now lastly is our largest raptor here in Cebu Park. But before I call in a raptor, I would like to remind everybody again to please settle down and no one should roam around. And if our bird will fly over you, please do not touch or try to reach the feathers of our birds, okay? And for those who have statistics, please put it down for a while. And to also follow our trainer's instructions. Now presenting our white-bellied seagull, Agi. Once again, please settle down. Now that bird can be found in Southern Asia and Australia. It's primarily white on the head and body, with a gray wings and back. It's held in a strong V shape. Known to be an excellent hunter, and that is because of its great eyesight, which helps him capture its prey so fast, up to 30 to 100 miles per hour. Now they mainly feed on sea creatures such as fish, sea turtles, and sea snakes. Now having a wingspan of 2.2 meters, landing himself as the second largest raptor in Australia. As you have noticed, the trainers are wearing a glove, and that is what we call the pulmonary gauntlet, which protects them from their sharp talons and beaks. birds of prey, mostly the female eagles are more larger than the male. And that is because of its nesting position. And just a fun fact, Aggie, Kingdom, and Freddy are rescued birds.
Wow.
And that is it for our wide-bellied seagull, Aggie. Now lastly for our flying birds, please look up to your left as we call in our homing pigeons.
Wow.
Now these birds have been ability to fly back to its home and nest, and that is because of its special sense called reception, which allows them to detect the Earth's magnetic field and helps them perceive altitude, location, and direction. So sa kasa na sila magpapalupan, magpapaulit tayo ng assignment. And that is it for raptors and homing pigeons. Now we want more. I can hear you. Do you want more? Alright, let's call in our Philippine rufous hornbill, a tuck. These birds are very unique and playful. They love to jump or hop from bridge to bridge, showing off their chasing skills from one another. And they also love to fly short distances between branches. These birds are omnivore. They love to eat fruits and meat as well. And as you observed, the tug is an excellent food catcher. So tug, let's show them again. First tug. Next. Now guys, ready your cameras. As tug will show you a trick in 3, 2, 1. Amazing ride! Another round of applause for our Philippine rufous hornbill tuck. Now here in Cebu Park, we believe there is hope. Now we're not just taking care of our friends and family, but the land, the water, and the air as well. Now hold those here, the 3 R's of proper waste disposal. It is to reduce, reuse, and
Cycle.
recycle. And let us call in our lovely bird once again to show us how to properly dispose these trash. Let's go blue. Now sadly in the wild, a lot of animals are struggling. And that is because of pollution and improper waste management. So always keep in mind to reduce waste, reuse plastics, and recycle everything we can. Now last, trash blue. And if blue can do it, then so can we. Now I would like to invite you all to come down here on stage to take souvenir pictures with our lovely birds. So let's just form a line there on the right side of the stage. You'll be able to hold the birds and take pictures with them. But pictures can only be taken by our official photographer and over there. And that is it for our bird show. I hope you all enjoyed. I would like to acknowledge all the birds and trainers that made the show possible. We have Trainer Mary up there as our DJ, Trainer Kata with Blue, Trainer Jesse with Aggie, and Trainer Nick at the back of the house. And this is me again, Chrissy, your host for today's show. Thank you for watching.